Sharing here, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to start with one of my favorite recipes that is quick, probably takes no longer than a couple of minutes to put together, and I tell you, it is so delicious. It's one of those recipes where you can uh, make, especially if you have a very busy schedule. It's like a quick breakfast, or maybe even a snack or a lunch. So and that is my chia seed pudding. So before I get started, I wanted to talk a little bit about chia seeds. Chia seeds are pretty much, let me show you what they look like. They're these little tiny black seeds that is loaded with some great benefits. And that's what they look like. And what I love about chia seeds is that it is high in antioxidants. It's loaded with protein, fiber. It's also it's high in omega-3s. It's good for the digestion. It's also good for weight loss. It helps reduce cholesterol. It also helps reduce diabetes. There's just so many great benefits, and it's heart healthy. Another thing is, what I love with this recipe is that you can make so many different dishes out of it, especially the pudding is one of them. You can add it on top of your smoothie bowl, or you can mix it in your smoothie drinks. And then with chia seed pudding, there's so many things that you can add to it. You can add some protein powder if you want a high protein type of chia seed. You can also add cacao powder, the chocolate powder, to make more of a chocolate flavor type of pudding. Also, you can do flaxseed, all kinds of different things to make it so creative. So you can have fun with chia pudding. And so what I have here is I have my jar, and because I'm the only one that will be eating it the next day from breakfast, I'm just going to do a half cup of almond milk, 2 tablespoons of chia seed, and a half teaspoon of maple syrup, or you can use agave, or you can also use whatever sweet flavor you like to add to it. You just have to have fun with it, and that's what I love about this recipe, is you can be very, very creative with it. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shake up my almond milk here. And again, you can use any type of milk. It can be soy milk or coconut milk, whatever type of plant-based milk you like to use. If you're not plant-based, assuming that you can use the regular dairy milk or skim milk. So, but in my case, we're using plant-based, and this is a plant-based channel. So let's get started. So I'm going to start out with a half cup of almond milk. Okay. I'll go right ahead and pour that in my glass. Try to do it without making a mess. Okay. And then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chia seed, and that's only because I'm only making 1 serving. But if you're doing more than 1 serving, then you would do 3 tablespoons of chia seed and 1 cup of milk, almond milk. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. And what I like about this pudding, again, is once you get it, once it's completed, it has that creaminess texture, just like regular pudding, and also that chewiness from the chia seeds. And when you add in all the flavors that you like, it is very, very delicious. Next, I am going to do a half teaspoon of maple syrup. Now, if you're doing more than 1 serving, of course, you would probably do 1 full teaspoon of maple syrup. And again, it can be agave syrup, or it can be any type of sweetener that you like. If you're not plant-based, you probably add honey. Okay. Now once I have those 3 ingredients in my glass, my mason jar, I'm going to go right ahead and stir it. And you want to mix it really, really well. Probably a lot easier if I use my stir here. That's better. Okay, let it sit for a little bit and then mix it again. Okay. Now once you mix your chia seeds and your milk and your maple syrup, here's the part that you really have to be patient about. You go right ahead and you put the lid on top. And you can do 1 or 2 things. If you're going to eat it the same day, you want to let it sit for 2 hours. Okay, only 2 hours. However, if you are going to eat it the next day for breakfast, then what you want to do is go right ahead and place it in the refrigerator, let it sit overnight, and then in the morning you can add all of your fruits or whatever you want to add on top for a quick breakfast. But for 2 hours you can go right ahead and let it sit for, again, just let it sit for 2 hours and then add all your ingredients on top. So it depends on what you want to add. So this will be placed in the refrigerator for overnight, and it'll be a quick breakfast for me after a workout. So now once you get your once it's been sitting overnight, I'm going to let you see an example of what the chia pudding looks like. And this is one that I made last night, and as you can see, it's really, really thick. And this is actually a 2 serving, but it's really thick like this. Okay. And what I do is I take my fruit. I have a combination of blueberries and strawberries, and I just add them on top. I forgot to take out my coconut, but I love to add extra coconut on top, as well as maybe some pecans, or you can add some walnuts on top, whichever you want to do. So I'm going to add some coconut on the top here. That's my other glove here. And if you still want to have it a little bit more sweet, just add just a little bit of maple syrup, or you can put date syrup, whatever type of syrup you want to put on top. With this being a 2 servings, I've only had like a half of syrup already in there. So like I said, if you're doing 2 servings, you can add 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, or just put just a little bit on there. And you can sprinkle hemp seeds on top. You can also add, like I said, date syrup. You can add chopped dates in there. You can add dried fruits, whatever you like and however you like to create your chia pudding. If you want to make it with using smoothies, you can do your smoothie and then put your chia seeds in it and let it sit, and it'll still end up being kind of that pudding texture the next day. So whichever way you want to do it. So now that we have that done, I'm going to go right ahead and give it a try. That's what I have here, and I'm telling you, it is so good. Give you a closer look. It is sweet and it's so good. And again, it has that thick pudding texture. The chia seeds are chewy and has a little light crunch to it. And again, you will definitely enjoy this. This is one of my favorite. And again, you can have it for a dessert, or you can have it for a snack, or just a quick breakfast. So thank you, everyone. Until next time, I'll come back with another fun recipe. Thank you.